tough to swallow. The Trump administration's approach to food safety gets even worse. It's been nearly 2 decades, but during George W. Bush's second term, historian Rick Perlstein coined a memorable phrase. Articles latimes.com, 2008, July 20, opinion, Op. Lotke 20. E. coli conservatism. The slogan coincided with a rash of food safety controversies that were tied to lax governmental safeguards. The point of the phrase, of course, was to convey a larger policy point. When government pulls back on regulations that protect the public, there are often hazardous consequences. Though the video is no longer online, The Rachel Maddow Show, https://com/Rachel Maddow Show, had a great segment on this back in 2011, which I wrote about, https://washingtonmonthly.com/2011-7, taking E. coli conservatism literally, before I joined the team. Years later, there's another Republican administration with some risky ideas about food safety. And by any fair measure, it appears E. coli conservatism has mutated into something even worse. NBC News reported, https://CDC quietly scaled back surveillance program foodborne illnesses, a federal-state partnership that monitors for foodborne illnesses quietly scaled back its operations nearly 2 months ago. As of July 1, the Foodborne Diseases Active Surveillance Network, FoodNet, program has reduced surveillance to just 2 pathogens: Salmonella and Shiga toxin-producing E. coli, STEC. A spokesperson for the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention told NBC News. According to the reporting, the FoodNet program was tracking infections caused by 6 additional pathogens, some of which can lead to severe or life-threatening illnesses, up until last month. But as NBC News report added, monitoring for the 6 pathogens is no longer required for the 10 states that participate in the program. To be sure, states can still make related efforts on their own, but without federal funding, it's unlikely that states will have the necessary resources. Dr. J. Glenn Morris, who's the director of the Emerging Pathogens Institute at the University of Florida, a former Agriculture Department official and the doctor who helped create FoodNet in 1995, told NBC News, essentially CDC is backing off on one of their best surveillance systems. Barbara Kowalczyk, director of the Institute for Food Safety and Nutrition Security at George Washington University, added, "A lot of the work that I and many other people have put into improving food safety over the past 20 or 30 years is just going away." Complicating matters further is the familiarity of the circumstances. https://msnbc.com/Rachel Maddow Show/Maddow blog /Trump administration's approach food safety, tough swallow, RCNA 195849. In April, for example, Reuters reported https://www.reuters.com/business/healthcare-pharmaceuticals/US FDA suspends milk quality tests amid workforce cuts, 2025-0421, UTM campaign. True Anthem, UTM source, Twitter. That the Food and Drug Administration was suspending a quality control program for testing dairy products due to reduced capacity in its Food Safety and Nutrition division. A week earlier, Reuters reported https://www.reuters.com/US FDA suspends food safety quality tests, 2025-04-17. Tired, 68642, E97BD, UTM campaign, True Anthem. Trending content, UTM medium, True Anthem, UTN source, Twitter. That the Trump administration was suspending a quality control program for its food testing laboratories as a result of staff cuts at the Department of Health and Human Services. That news came 2 weeks after the New York Times reported https://www.nytimes.com/0403 Health FDA. Alas, the list keeps going. The Times also reported https://www.nytimes/food safety Trump FDA cutbacks deadly outbreaks that the administration has slowed or stopped some testing of grocery items for hazardous bacteria and monitoring of shellfish and food packaging for PFAS, chemicals linked to cancer and reproductive harm. And did I mention that the administration appointed Donald Trump Jr. his hunting buddy to lead the SDA's Human Foods Program, overseeing all nutrition and food safety activities? Because that happened too. https://msnbc.com/Rachel Maddow/watch qualifications of Trump safety official seems even worse for the company he keeps. 233-527-132. The good news is that the Trump administration's controversial approach to food safety only matters to Americans who eat food. For everyone else, however, there's cause for some concern. This post updates our related earlier coverage. https://www.msnbc.com/Rachel Maddow Show/Maddow blog Trump administration's approach food safety tough swallow RCNA 195849.